Game visual? Hello? Well, you're getting sound, or you were until I closed it anyway. Give me a second here to see if I can get that window again. Transform? Did it transform? Anything? I mean, that looks right, just... I may have to restart this. That, in fact, is what I'm going to attempt to do. Because otherwise, now it's glitching out. So... that'd be quite a problem if it was the case. Because it's very weird that also this time it actually remembered that I had set this to full screen. There we go. Okay. Yes, good to see. One issue gets solved, apparently, and another one comes up to replace it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Isn't technology a great... like, grating? So, we don't have a boat right now. Let's explore around as we are in Homeworld. Oh, you guys destroyed the Hydra in here? That could be a little bit bad. But as we've got our suits, right? We should have... did we not get those? Weird. As there are toxic waters about, and I'm pretty sure... I seem to remember that we had come in to get the wetsuits or whatever they're called. Maybe we haven't. Huh. Of course we'll die. Eh? That seems a little bit like a thing that you would probably end up thinking about quite often. Wait a sec, we have Kid in our party. What am I... well... right, I said she'd probably be okay, right? And Glenn was disappointing us a little bit, so it's fine. I'm just a little bit confused, because I thought we had Glenn in the party. Oh, it appears this thing was starting to swell up a little bit the more we were hitting it, which might be sort of implying that... oh, okay, yeah, so it does just basically explode, in a sense, once we do enough damage to it. Huh. Neat. Well, those should mostly, hopefully, be avoidable then. Alright, what do we got here? We got another one of these potpourri things, and we've got a... we got two swamp bugs. Those are both blue, I believe? So... this'll do some good work for us, I think. Yeah. Push it a little bit, and of course that, I guess, isn't very useful because we just need to hit it as hard as possible if we want to get rid of it, if we even can kill those properly. But unfortunately, Surge got that green status effect which is poison. We have an antidote, okay. And if things get bad enough, we have a couple of panaceas, so that's one way. Alright. Back around we go. Yeah, I don't know if I've said it up to this point, but wow, it is really kind of bothersome how status effects are in this game, just because of the fact that they're like all controlled by different singular elements except for the panacea, which can cure any of them. So removing status effects in battle is not exactly a thing that is encouraged by the mechanics of the battle system. That seems like a bit of an oversight, although admittedly it's not the worst thing. Although still, I suppose if I were in a position to redesign this game, that would be a thing that I would change pretty early on. So what's this do? Aside from blocking the way... A quadfid, yeah. It's like a trifid, but 4 of them. How do you like some photon beam, buddy? Eh, 94 damage is pretty decent. Guile? God damn it, Guile. And here's some Bush Basher. Ouch. 50 damage. That is not small, to say the least. Let's throw a heal at Surge real quick. Because, wow, he's been beat up pretty severely over the last couple of fights, it looks like. And that'll fix the problem pretty quickly. Something else that might fix the problem a little better is if I remember to equip those heal alls that I got a while back. Also, if I'd remember to turn off fast forward a little sooner, because wow, it gets a lot more fast forwardy on the overworld. I mean, I think that's kind of been a thing that's been discussed before, is that the battle system has been a little bit choppy. It's wildly over so in this particular port, but I've said that before too. That said, it could definitely be a bit of a problem on the one console. Nice work, Guile. Jackass. Would you stop that, please? Fight's too long as it stands, man. Alright, now kid, would you kindly please not die? That would be real great. Well, at least we got that going for us. Something is in the background making a bunch of noise. I think it's the dog playing with a really old bone. You can carry this heal all. Guile, you want it? I mean, all considered, he's probably never going to be able to put it to use properly, but... You know, it's worth a shot, I suppose. We'll throw one on Kid as well. Put a Cure Plus over there. Hey, you know what, Kid? You can be mostly on healing duty. Because she recovers stamina a little bit faster than everybody else, so... It seems like the smart thing to do. Also, yeah, we're going to take a quick save here. I know it gave me the autosave, but I'm still doing it that way anyway. Found an antidote, which is nice after the one that we used earlier. That said, I don't know if it's going to be more than one. It is a consumable element that we got there, so let's actually take a look and see if we got more than one. Yeah, we got 5. Okay. That's about the norm when you find consumables in chests, so fair enough. What do you got, Chief? Not a single one left in this forest. Yeah? You're real proud of the fact that you committed hydrogenocide, aren't you? You really appreciate the fact that you made these things extinct, because money, huh? Boy, howdy if that doesn't sound like real-world subtext. And medicine. It's plain old medicine. That could be a lot of things. What are you giving us there? Oh yeah, that's that one. My bad, I forgot. That's a thing that we've found before. And I believe one that we've used a couple of, because there have been some sources of blue status ailments, and that ain't so good. Status effects bad. Not fun for anybody who is stuck with them. Quadfoot over there. These things. That's the way out, so probably not a good idea to go over there just yet. There's more stuff to do. It just goes back here. And that's just the bottom of the screen. That's weird. It's another entrance we haven't gone in, right? Okay, that way leads us to the guy who's really happy about making hydras extinct. This way is... that one. Was there... Let me double check if there wasn't a place that we could go back here. No. So we're just gonna go and hoof it back. We're gonna go at high speed because the noise is very amusing. And we go to the side. Okay. Lower the thing. Down we go. This way, nothing. Nothing over here. At least the music is pretty nice. I think this game's soundtrack, in case I haven't made it very, very clear yet, this really is one of the better game soundtracks on the PS1, in my opinion. Like, it's way up there. Of course, most of the PS1 RPGs were pretty good in terms of music, but this one especially so. Especially the ones from Square, of course, because there were other companies doing RPGs on the PS1. It's just that Square is probably the one that's most well known for it. So yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure if this thing is guarding something or not. Let's take a quick crack at it. Neat, I'll take a look at that in a few. I have a magma bomb at 2, so that's something. Okay, so I think that these things just do that whenever, yeah. Being poisoned, if I recall correctly, does a pretty good chunk of damage to you if it... Yeah, because Surge's HP ticked down a little bit inside of that turn. Not great. But hey, Guile got to use that heal all. That's pretty good. Also, that little movement took 4 HP from us. Poison in this game does not mess around, apparently. Ooh, boy. Oh. I hit the L2 by accident, which is the slow things down button. Some people would probably say this game moves a little slow to begin with because, well... I guess saying because it's an RPG isn't necessarily true, but it definitely wouldn't help for a lot of folks, because not exactly a genre with a reputation for going fast. Oh, new enemy though. So we get to pause to take a look at these Snib Goblins and Snob Goblins. Snob Goblin is a pretty fantastic name just by itself, though. Like, what do we need the other one for? Bushwhacker and Bush Basher, wow. Really picking on Guile, huh? What, did he say something mean about your mother? Okay, so let's do this. Guile. Stop fucking around, Guile. That's better. And yeah, we're basically just gonna farm up element for him so that way he can drop a heal all at the end of battle. But not exactly difficult enemies, although that's a lot of green. They could potentially land some poison on us, which doesn't exactly sound like anyone's idea of a good time. Okay, here's where the other path that I was thinking of was, right? Is it gonna be over here? Yes. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Incoming. Oh, that's a big bug. And back there, that looks like one of the dudes that you see in Macalania Forest in FF10. Just in a somewhat lower scale. I did see about Switch Online getting GBA. I haven't seen anything about any potential games lists in that regard, though. But of course, I'm sure that all of us have our wish lists, and it's not going to live up to them. That, you know, goes without saying. Mine, for example, Mega Man Battle Network 3 is sitting on there. I don't know that that's going to be a thing that happens. Of course, I would love to have FF5 on there, which is not unusual. FF6 to a somewhat lesser extent. I don't like it as much as 5. Don't kill me. But that's probably not going to be a thing that happens. There's some other stuff that'd be nice to have. The Sonic Advance games are ones that I think a lot of people would probably be like, huh? In terms of that being on the list, but that would absolutely be something I would love to see. Obviously, Metroid Fusion. Like, if there's no Metroid Fusion on that, then Shigeru Miyamoto needs to just light himself on fire and be done with it. Because, come on, dude. Come the fuck on. Oh, Boba Biba. This thing has got a speech pattern. This Biba no place for humans, Biba. Go away. Biba off! I don't feel like doing that, buddy. That's a little bit of a strong language. Are you... Is this thing like the Smurfs? Ooh, it's a yellow. I think we've got some green attacks on our person. Yeah, because Kid is carrying some pretty high-level green. Well, again, high level for this part of the game. Leave it to Biba. Biba, call friend. You didn't seem to do that. Oh, shit. Well, there's another Biba over there. Well, let's try distributing our damage and see if we can get a little bit of mileage on that. Biba, call another for... Wow! Guile, did you fucking whiff earlier? God damn it, you stupid, pretentious asshole. Yeah, I can't remember what the fifth one is, because of course there's the original trio, there's Sonic Battle. I'm sure we're not counting Sonic 1 for GBA here, because that is a strange thing, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Sonic Pinball Party. I think I've heard of that before. Also, wow, that we've got 4 of these Biba fuckers here. We've got this entire... It's the insane cultists from Earthbound, basically. Oh no, that's Magma Burst, pardon me. You got a Magma Bomb there. There we go. Alright, come on, let's try and clean some of these Chuckle Fucks up. Oh, that did nothing. Ooh. Start beating up on B the C. Did you call a fifth? No. I'd be very lonely yet. Yeah. Sonic 1, the Sonic 1 on the GBA, which is called Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. I actually forgot about that. I believe, in fact, that has a very strange, to put it nicely, background to it. Like, I think it's basically a pirate of some description that was released as an official product. Guile, for fuck's sakes! Alright, come on. Let's at least take out the one on the side. There we go. Yep. Down to just 3 Bibas. Okay. I mean, we're still taking pretty heavy damage, all considered. Damn, Kid, I really wish you had a summon right now. You have a heal all. That will do, I think. Oh no, you didn't get to see the animation at proper speed. Who gives a shit? Things are pretty damn rough. Bend. Alright, we're just gonna keep rolling the dice with Guile and these threes. Until eventually we get a little bit of mileage out of this. Come on. Hey, you finally are in a position where you can cast an element. Good fucking work, Guile. I shouldn't even be giving him any shit, because it's absolutely me choosing to play badly. I'm reaping what I'm sowing here, and I'm getting indignant about it, because that's what a normal human being does, right? Do you have an AoE? You've got a ±0 magma bomb. And that actually kind of worked. Okay. Guile, do you have enough for a heal all? I sure hope you do. Oh, that's just a generic battle? That's not a boss? Oh, okay, so his thing was off. Slow down. Yeah, like I said, I feel like I've heard somewhere that Sonic Genesis, you know, for GBA, obviously, for those of you who have somehow failed to keep up with that, was of some sort of less than legit origin, but yeah, it definitely was janked in every way possible. It is quite possibly the most incorrect port of that game that you could possibly get. Although, now that I've said that, I imagine that we will see that change within the next 5 years. The Biba Flute. It calls Wingipede. Makes Wingipede Biba good. Best Biba used in a wide open space. So, take it out to the overworld. So that's kind of like a boss fight. It's just that it doesn't count as one because it doesn't give a... Well, maybe it technically does. They lack the original source code too. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that... Actually, yeah, I was gonna say, wait, did Sega lose it, or is it whoever else it was outsourced to didn't have access to it for whatever reason? Can we try playing the Biba Flute at you? No? Oh, this is good. Strong as Mr. Universe, weak as Mr. Puniverse. Okay, so Sega didn't have the source code? Alright. Gotcha. Alright, so I guess we're fighting some more Bibas here. But I want that chest. I don't know what's in it, but I want it anyway. Oh ye gods, the chop. Ever play StarCraft? We're in for some chop. Oh, that's not a kill shot. Amazing. But I did fatigue this guy. I don't 100% know what that does, but I'm going to assume that landing a status effect at all is pretty good. And we seem to be getting some mileage out of kicking the crap out of these Beavas, so we're going to keep on doing what we're doing. Throw down a magma bomb. Alright, so this is going to be the part basically where we find out if what I've done with this is going to make this fight easier, because we killed the original Biba before it could summon number 4. So hopefully we've managed to cut off the entire summoning mechanic. That certainly would be nice, but I don't necessarily know that I can, make any guarantees. Yeah, see, they're not hauling in any new. We're not getting any more Beavas coming in here. So I think what we did is actually going to have done work for us. Alright, Guile, just staying the course here with the ones. Because I'd like to set up to be able to drop that heal all at the end of the fight. A lot of code is poorly optimized. I'm not 100% surprised about that. That's the Labiba, baby. Oh my god. This game, I both love and hate this game in equal measure for the exact same reasons. I just want to put that out there. For anyone who was uncertain as to how I feel about this, that will not help things whatsoever for you. Bushwhacker. No. We had a Bush Basher. We also have an Upheaval, which we don't have anywhere else on our grid, so we're going to throw that in there. Digimon Survives coming in July to Switch and PS4 in Japan. Neat. So no PS5 for it? Then again, that's not as unusual as it sounds, really. We are definitely faced with a lot of instances, or at least a few instances, I should say, of no PS5 version for some games. Grim Grimoire Once More is not getting a PS5 version. And I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, well, that's weird. That's unfortunate. I wish they'd put it out on PS5. And I feel like, yeah, I kind of wish they would too. You know what else I also wish about the PS5? That Sony would actually put more of the consoles out there. People used to talk shit about PS3 having no games. What about the PS5 doesn't have a fucking console? Like, the availability has just been dog shit on those. On a lot of levels. Try feeding it something? I don't have much here. You want a shark tooth? Oh yeah, isn't the PS5 backwards compatible with PS4? I actually don't know, because I stopped keeping up because of the fact that I just kept seeing, oh yeah, PS5 bundles, oh, they're sold out instantly. And of course this thing poisoned Kid immediately. Well, guess what, Kid? You're going to be taking a dirt nap for another boss fight! Hey! God, I should have just kept using fucking Glenn. I sound so angry, but keep in mind, it's really not that much, so... Ooh, that That is not the attack animation that I thought it was. But it did some pretty decent damage. The one I was thinking of was for Earthquake, which has like these stone pillars that just slam things, and it looks really great. It's like Uplift on a lot of steroids. But we'll see that later on. Yeah, anywho, all I can say as regards people who want PS5 versions of things that are coming out right now is just wait a bit. You know, I know that the PS5 has been out for a while, but it's not exactly gotten any easier to get hold of one for a good chunk of time here. Okay, yeah, so poison damage is based on the amount of stamina that you're using, I see. And besides, we absolutely live at this point in a time period where re-releases of everything are just kind of the norm. So, you know, it'll happen, is all I can... That was a gross effect and some very gross slowdown that we got there. That was some jank. But that's another not boss defeated. Give me that arrow saucer. Are we going to be able to fly this thing now? Avoid passing through the middle. Going this way is not useful. Yes, game, I know about the poison. I'm sure this won't, you know, turn out to bite us in the ass in any way whatsoever. I mean, technically speaking, I probably should cure this poison, but it's fine. I'll stay at an inn once we get to Termina, or I guess we can probably just rest at home, really. And yeah, I'm going to save with this too. If it turns out that we run into something that is unavoidable in some way, then I'll reload and I will heal everybody before that fight. And that'll be that. But man, this area is really neat looking. This is pretty well upscaled, aside from that little spiky thing on the edge of this branch that we're coming down. That was a little bit crusty and just looked really, really blocky, but the rest was pretty good. Gotta give him credit for that. But at least some of it looks halfway decent. Alright, so we're gonna drop in on Arnie Village. Drop into our home, which is this one? I think it's this one. We already talked to her. Can I just take a rest here? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's rest. That's right, that would make sense that's there because it's kind of like the thing in Chrono Trigger and, you know, cinematic parallels. Except it's not a movie. Right. Do we have any useful things here in terms of accessories? And the answer is gonna be not really. Although that poultice cap will protect against burns. I can probably get a copper helmet, though, so that's probably a little better. I'm assuming that the homeworld version of Termina is pretty much the same in that regard because Zappa is still the blacksmith. Of course, we have to actually get to Termina, but it's probably not too hard. Oh yeah? You're not gonna let me through here? Well, okay then. Well then, let me tell you, I don't 100% remember what I gotta do here. Probably ask around town for a boat. Ask the old guy by the pier. There we go. Hey, you. Can I borrow your boat? $100? Oh. Yeah, we got plenty of cash. I mean, I didn't think we couldn't afford it, but I just was curious to see how bad that is all considered for this part of the game. Because they do ask you for a lot of money at various points, and that's not terrible whatsoever. We got 28 grand. We'd probably have more if I were getting into every fight pretty much, but I have not been. Can't see any of the ferries that are usually around here, huh? Alright, Chief, you do you. And I can see it, this is gonna be one of those type of puzzles. This one doesn't go anywhere. And yeah, rolling back to the thing about decompiling Quest 64, that could be pretty interesting. I remember, I don't know if this has been fixed at any point, but I do remember that in the original there were a couple of spells that just did not work properly. Like, they were status type spells, and they did not properly apply their effects. Which is just sort of a thing that really harks back to the old era of NES RPGs, because for those of you who I don't know how much this is known among average people who are not like super hardcore into this type of stuff, but the original Final Fantasy for the NES, oh my god, the amount of things in that did not work right. Oh boy, it's quite a few. We'll put it that way. Including such things as, like, I think Temper and Saber just did not work, for example. Bane didn't work properly. There was a lot of stuff like that. And of course, it's very hard to notice that sometimes because, you know, usually you'll just go through a game like that and you'll probably just be like, okay, I can just muscle through this because FF1 NES is not super hard. Oh ye gods! Dwarf Chieftain, oh. With the gigantic pink pickle stuck in the middle of the face. So yeah, FF1 for NES, not really a grossly hard game to the point where it's like, well, I must have these status moves. And so it's very easy to just not notice that, because you'll just look at it and be like, oh, well, I'd rather take the thing that does damage, because that I know will actually work. Meanwhile, this says, oh, it might do that. Oh, that sounds like a complete waste of time then. And to be fair, they probably wouldn't work when you'd want them to. I understand that sort of mindset. So yeah, it's very easy to miss that issue, but it is a problem with that game that a lot of the fun stuff that you want to be able to use doesn't work properly. Wow, okay, dude. That's not necessary whatsoever, my friend, but okay, you do you. Kid, you can probably finish this off with physical attacks. I probably should actually go back to the other world, go to Termina, get iron equipment for her, but too late. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, probably. Probably. You never understand. You do not cherish the treasures of nature as we do. Be going with you. As you say, having just committed genocide. My dude, I think you're not in the right here, despite what you're trying to do. Like, whatever it is, kind of Jedi mind trick you're trying to do here. Hi-ho war cry. That's a pretty big burst of damage we took. That's quite a headbutt we took as well. Again, just start bombing this entire field out here. Guile, holy fuck, you idiot! Amazing. Take off your fucking blindfold, dude. You too, kid? You're gonna continue to be as useless as everybody else here? Why'd I bring you back into this party? Only for you to sit here and embarrass me again? Let's do some of this. Let's try taking these guys out with physical attacks. And save our magic for dealing with the one that is at full health. I should probably take Upheaval off my grid and replace it with that Bush Basher we got recently. I think we got a couple more Bush Bashers too, so we are pretty loaded when it comes to green attacks. We should probably put those to good use. And of course, unfortunately, we're in here without the ability to switch characters unless we leave, and do we really want to do that? I mean, I guess we can. We can go back to the save point, and we can put Glenn back in the party, even though he's been a nothing but a disappointment. Oh, fine. I guess we can't. I didn't want to use him anyway, even if he was good here. Alright, yeah, we've got 5 fucking Bush Bashers. We can absolutely afford to do some of this. Guile, you've got heal all at your... Yeah, that's right. So we'll put Bush Basher there, and lastly... Yeah, actually, we're good. I don't think we have to get into all these fights, and if we just go into the back room, we can skip that. Which, to be fair, I mean, it's very hard to decide, because the rewards in these fights are actually not half bad in some cases. I mean, upheaval is pretty strong if we use yellow elements, which we're going to want to do at a few points, obviously. But, let's press onward. And get into only a normal amount of fights. Okay, that's a lot of dwarves, and it's causing slowdown. Wow, okay. That hit everybody this time. Yeah, it's 6 enemies. It's causing... Again, it was causing a pretty real chunk of slowdown when we got in here. So, that's great. Thanks, guys. I'm glad. Alright. So, again, go down the middle, and we're just going to do it. We're going to build our stamina a little slowly. Go for the AoE. And there we go. We're at level 5 already for Guile. So we can turn on this magma bomb, and that's going to rip these enemies pretty hard. Oh, I wanted to take a look at my element grid, but I guess it won't let me do that. I wanted to make sure that I had heal all at the end of this. That's fine, though. We should just be able to mash this out now. Yeah. And we should, again, have some heals ready and waiting for us at the very end. Ah, so that counts as a boss. Alright. Nice. Surge gaining 7 HP. Guile just having to outdo him on purpose there. Thanks a lot, dude. Also, again, Guile not gaining, like, any magic. My man is just about the physical attacks, apparently. Alright, so we're gonna get into some more fights. Because we gained a new star, we should probably try... leveling up our stats a bit here. Instead of be like Ryu and find his power within. A lot of Electro Jolts there. That's probably more than we will need for most of the game. I could probably just go ahead and throw those into recyclery at some point for certain materials if needed. Alright, so the chest is up there. And in an area that's pretty... I was gonna say pretty well guarded, but no, that thing takes a really stupid route. What do you got for us? A magic ring. Alright. Guile, do you have room in your anything here for a magic ring? Not really, no. I actually like Guile's equipment for the moment, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. I just say to myself, gee, I really hope that at some point I'm able to get a better accuracy increasing item than what I have on him already. So we're just going to beat these things up the regular way. Side. Nice. Can we take out this one with a level 1 attack? No is the answer to that, but we tried. See, these fights are easy! Which is nice, because it could be so much worse. And of course, making things easier is that heal all element, so... yeah, let's... again, keep clearing these dudes out, because I'm pretty sure there is another boss at the end of this. So that's why I'm trying to get as much experience as possible here for everybody. Let's go ahead and try doing this. Admittedly, this means that Guile is probably not going to get the cast at the end of the fight, but that's fine. Kid has a heal all as well. It'll be fine, I swear. As she keeps trying to prove me wrong. Oh boy, that's irritating. Defend. And hey, there's that Electro Jolt they used so much. Or dropped so much, rather. Again, very strange and confusing that they combined Earth and Lightning into one element, but okay. Hey, you. This is just a single enemy. Nice. Real nice game. One more. This should be enough to deliver a quick Bush Basher. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Numbers like that. 159. That's pretty good for this part of the game. Give me your upheaval. God, to think, I'm pretty sure I bought some of those too. What the hell do I need with those anymore? Yeah, this might be a point when I can actually land a hit. There we go. Nice. Alright. Cool. Easy, 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 easy fights. But I think we might have hit a wall in terms of stats. Even so, I guess I'll take these battles just to try and get some more drops. I'm sure this particular song has to be wearing on some folks a little bit, because this is one Like, a lot of people seem to really hate this song, which I think is absolutely stupid. It's a fine song. It's just that it's probably over the top for just for generic battles, and the fact that they're using it for a whole scenario here as the background music is a choice, that's for sure. Yes, I was going to say a little bit of reprieve from the music, but the volume kicks back in when we get into this fight proper. As we get a massive amount of slowdown, and it's going to say we don't even get to see what we're fighting. It's just, it's 3 dudes. Okay. I thought for a second it was going to be just the one, which would have been really funny, but they decided not to give that to us. Sits here, no time mentally for strategizing, just get the numbers in there. So let me be able to use my heal all at the end of the fight, and that's fine. We'll save planning this out for a boss fight, because, again, I'm pretty sure there's one coming up pretty soon. Yep. Heal, get our electro jolts. And a scaly dress. That I think we can actually put Kid in. Or any of the other girls. Because in this world, for some reason, only women are allowed to wear dresses. It was a different time, and it was a very much more unfortunate time, we'll say that. Go ahead and put that on Kid, and that's a pretty decent defense buff. She should now be a little bit more solid, to say the least. She should at least be able to stand up to some more getting bonked by anything in this area. Alright, buddy, what do you got for us? Is it just going to be you and more of your cronies? More of your Cronenbergs? Or are you going to show us something real here? Oh. Oh yeah, that's something real, alright. Wow, I always wondered what happened to the Fist of Tesla when Mage Knight stopped being a thing. That's a reference that's going to go over everybody's head, and I don't even give a shit. Trust me, it was funny. It kind of wasn't, actually, but... Deal another one hit, because I like to spend as much of my stamina as possible per turn before I lay down the big punishment. Drop a push basher on this thing. Nice damage. Oh, that's a dwarf. Actually, I think, honestly, this thing kind of looks like one of the other tanks. Well, the other tank, really, I think, from the original run of Mage Knight, which was dwarvish in nature, I believe. So, funny how that works out. Complete coincidence for obvious reasons, but still. And that element shot did a lot of damage, but I don't have to tell you that. Hey, can you, like, target somebody else, please? Quit picking on Kid, at least a little bit. Arrow Saucer. Surge? Stop being a fucking goon. God. Stop being bad at this, please. Speaking of being bad at things, Kid and dodging. Alright, now Guile, I need you to not fuck this up. Can you do that for me? Oh, I thought for a second that he was going to fuck it up. I'm kind of surprised he didn't. Try to heal all. And the field is completely green, but I think I've spent most of my good green attacking elements. And of course, it's nice of the game to give me that summon indicator, because we couldn't do that anyway if we wanted to. Oh, hey, Surge didn't take damage from that. That's kind of wild. Also, yeah, that reset our accuracy for the turn. There's just times when that happens, and I don't really understand it very well. That's a heal. That's right, Kid mostly just has red magic. I didn't give her anything different. Because I'm kind of a fool in that regard. And probably several others. Oh, are you guys gonna start healing this thing? You chuckle fucks. Alright, well, we're gonna go on defense for a bit here to let stamina recover. And a green element shot. Aiming at Kid again, apparently. Yep. Yep, because she just isn't allowed to have health. And she got poisoned. Great. I'm so happy. And the dwarves repair that thing again. Good. Great. Glad to hear I've made all this progress for nothing. Alright. Well, that should at least help Kid out a little bit. Continue turning this dwarf into powdered toast or something. Okay. So now we can focus all of our attention onto this thing, which we may well have been in a fair enough position to do in the first place, but now we really are capable of doing so. High res. That increases its defense. Ugh. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Let's use a tablet on Kid. Because her health is running a little bit low because she keeps getting hit by everything. Holy fuck, you are worthless, Kid! What happened? Aside from you not ever having been good in the first place for me to say what happened to, I guess. And element shot, and of course she's gonna get blasted in the face again! 86 fucking damage. She has 11 health left. This is just gross. At least she can gain 80 health back, I guess. Guile? Here, let's try doing this and see if we can just get a little bit of damage in. I'm not sure if we've made back either of the repairs yet. Well, that should at least get rid of one of them worth of... Oh, thank God it's over. Oh, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's enough vibration. That was a very annoying fight. But we managed to get away with it with nobody dying, so that's good. So hey, Kid can actually gain her stats for this level. As Surge gets pretty much everything. Guile just gets 4 HP. Thanks, asshole. And Kid gets 12 HP and 1 magic. Heal up. Get 2 upheavals and a knee pad. Your land? You are literally invaders! You came in here and you killed the fairies. Dude, you're not... I mean, yeah, it sucks getting forced off of your land, but maybe it should actually be your land in this case. Did you see what you guys were piloting? I'm pretty sure you guys aren't exactly, a very green species yourself. Oh, hi, almost dead Rasley. No, Rosetta, pardon me. The dwarves genocided them. No. They're not gonna be alright. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Oh, so we're not gonna go and speak at this big stair step here? Which would make sense. We're talking to the Blue Dragon. Which kind of looks like something from a game that I'd never finished like a year ago. Mount Pyre, the home of the Fire Dragon. Unless thou quench his red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Breath can freeze even boiling lava. And so we get ourselves another key item to use on the overworld, which will let us deal with Mount Pyre, the Ice Breath. Take my subordinate as well. Eh? Bestowed with the element Frog Prince. That is our first summon element. Neat. Unfortunately, it requires us to use a blue character. No! They could have gone anywhere else. They could have tried going anywhere else, at least. Like, I understand the idea behind this, but this is actually the worst part of the game in terms of writing, which is saying a lot when you consider the absolute clusterfuck that this plot is known for being. There was an interview around the time that this game came out where Masato Kato, who is the guy who wrote the script for this and wrote the script for Chrono Trigger and is sort of the guy for the Chrono series, said that he didn't really pay attention to themes when he was writing, and my god, it really shows here. Like, yes, humans are objectively... They treat the planet like crap. They use and abuse all these resources. But this ain't it, Chief! This is a point where nobody involved here has done anything wrong. And of course, Kid just fucking dies. Again. Oh hey, look, it's a flashback that is not really that well integrated to a moment when they tried to tie this game and Chrono Trigger together. So instead, it's just sort of a slightly weirdly handled, like, hey, here's your happy childhood memories literally burning to ash. Yeah, you had a freak out apparently of some description, kid. What's your deal here? You gonna go shank someone? You had a bad dream. Sheesh. Yeah, is that what's going on? That you were in some way related to that? Ah, here we go. Here's a plot dump. Were abandoned when you were a baby. Someone who took you in and raised you for her own little sister. Yeah? To Link's human shard. Huh? Raided your house and burned. Sis. Note that she's not using the person's real name here. Although, of course, you can tell it's Luca because of that previous cutscene. But that is going to be a crucial plot element very soon. A very important thing that she did not say that here. And of course doesn't bring it up on the way to that plot element, but, you know. Yeah, humans suck, we know. And just bring some catnip, it'll work out fine. Probably. And yeah, sorry I ignored the earlier point about roadblocking certain things in video games. It's definitely a problem. There's a more naturalistic design in a lot of ways to the older Pokemon games compared to, like, everything from... Black and White really did start it because while those games were not actually really all that good about trying to eliminate hidden machines, they started to try in that regard. but the integration there was not very good. And it continued to not be good for most of the rest of the games for quite a while. Like, Red and Blue had a pretty simple thing going on where once you got past Brocktown, pardon me, once you got past Pewter City and you got Brock's gym badge, things started to open up a little bit. But of course, to make real progress, you had to get cut and you had to be able to use cut. But it looked like you could do things, at the very least. Like, you had places you could go. By the time of Black and White in particular, there were just roadblocks everywhere that were increasingly silly and contrived. And of course, there were a couple of cases of similar things in Diamond and Pearl, for example. But basically, for the first few games, most of the time, a lot of the road blocking that happened was just based around the design of the areas. It wasn't necessary to have an NPC in there that was like, hey, yeah, you can't go through here because I don't feel like moving. I set up this nice chair and everything, and now I'm not gonna move. No, there was not that. That was not a thing. I don't know what that is. Hang on. That's weird. Yeah, so I was just clicking the sticks to... I'm going to take a look at that and see if there's an explanation of this somewhere. No, I'd have to go further out. I forgot what that was already, but that's a weird icon. Anyway, yeah. So I forgot what I was saying, except for the fact that, yeah, that's a problem. Again, mostly just referring to that specific series and all here, but still. Yeah, we can't go through here. Right. Well, okay, fine. Be like that, dude. I guess we don't get to explore the rest of the main world at all. Alright. However, here we get to shove the astral amulet into the sand. And we get a cutscene going backwards. I'm pretty sure it's the same cutscene, but let's watch it anyway, just to be sure. But now we have a way to deal with Mount Pyre, so we have that going for us. Let's get on the boat. And let's dock in Termina. I like that I have this option, because then I can just be like, well, it's an excuse for me to do that. I don't even have to be operating an emulator. But we're going to go to the smithy, and we're going to go and get ourselves some new gear. That's right, we're going to go see that guy from Super Mario RPG. Oh, wait, no. let's forge ourselves some new gear. We got plenty of iron, so we can upgrade. Where's there? An iron dagger. All right. Yep. Forge ahead, indeed. And let's forge a couple of iron gloves. Actually, I'm going to go all in and I'm going to grab 4. I'm probably not going to use any of these 4 people, but we'll do it anyway. Especially in case I decide at some point to try out Greco would probably be the big one. Or possibly Pip if I can remember to go look up how Pip's thing works. For now, though, we're going to go equip Kid with an iron dagger. And let's see, can we make an iron helmet? No, we don't have any screws. We can get those, though, I believe. I don't know if anything in here has those as a returning item here. Well, I guess we can the helmets once we do that, but is this worth anything? Not really. But let's check and see if this iron mail is probably gonna be better for our friend here. Oh, hey, Bag dropping a pretty big host on us. Wow, thanks, dude. I don't have host notifications on right now because I had to redo my notifications because of Stream Elements being a bit of a pain in the ass. But once again, thank you very much for that generous host, my dude. We'll grab a quick iron mail here. And okay, so that does reduce our magic defense by 1, but I think the 2 regular defense will make up for it. Was that worth anything in terms of... No, just scales. It's the screw that we continue to not have. And we can pick that up by going to the parts trader that I forgot the exact word for because... goodness knows, I do not have a great memory for that kind of thing. Is it you? No, it's the wrong person. That's about right. This dude? No, wrong person. Portrait. No thanks. This person is still being, Oh. That was a bit of a display issue there. Huh. Very weird, but okay. Person. Feeling a little bit silly right now. Here. You? Oh, that's just the person. Yes, this is the person I'm looking for. At the trading post. Okay, a screw is only 20. I thought it was 32, but that is perfectly fine. We have a lot of junk that we can sell that we don't need here. Especially once we get a little bit deeper down the list. We definitely don't need that many electro jolts, that's for sure. I have a metric crap ton of upheaval, right? 2? No, let's dump an arrow saucer. That should be fine. Excellent. Now we should be able to go get that iron helmet for Kid. And that should be a nice start of stuff to let us go and deal with Mount Pyre and Fort Dragonia. I think. Yeah, we got a ton of upheaval elements from fighting the dwarves. They were just dropping those things like nobody's business. Like they were going out of style. And we definitely don't need anywhere near as many as they gave us. Oh, right. Zippa, the rainbow shell fragments are just going to be all over the world. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I have now. Assemble our ivory helmet, and do we have anybody else who needs iron helmet right now? I think we're good. As our boat gets on out of here, and we get ourselves over to the other side of the landmass. And forget that we can't go that way, so we get a little bit stuck. There's a pirate ship. Now that we're here, we should probably save. And yeah, we already got the Magma Burst treasure chest when we were here the first time. Don't step into the nasty stuff. Use the ice breath. Screen fades out, screen fades in, and it is frozen over. Alright, so is this guy no, he's moving. I was like, I think this dude is stuck. Although these movement patterns are probably not going to be nice. We may have to get into this fight. Can we get past? Never mind, we can get past. We got some tablets, and we've got a battle against some new enemies. It feels like it's been a bit since we've seen anything new. But that's mostly because the main things we've been fighting have been dwarves and cat burglar. That's a good name. I like it. I don't like that miss, or that one for that matter, but sometimes you just have to deal with the hand you've been dealt. Go for 2. Alright, so we should have enough room to throw out one more thing, but I don't really know that we have anything too big here. I need to equip my better blue elements on here, which would have been a clever idea if I'd remembered to do that earlier, but oh well. The damage on that is okay, I guess. Oh, here comes the triple fist. Despite being called cat burglar, it reminds me a little bit more of a boxing kangaroo with some of those swings. And yeah, 128 is still pretty respectable, but I think Surge has the best magic damage out of our entire team right now. And that element is +2, so using anything at level 5, that seems pretty much like it's going to do some good damage. Oh, hey, our stuff has opened up a bit. I should probably put a few more things into some of these. Is there a sort? Oh, yeah. Y button to reorder. By... That'll do. That will do for us. Although that didn't work perfectly. Also, wow, I really am lacking in water attacking elements, aren't I? Water. It's blue. I should remember to use the right word. Huh. What a weird turn of events. I guess I should probably go back and fix that at some point. Sooner would probably be better, but... it'll be fine, I'm sure. A few moments later. It was not fine! Oh no! I got Aqua Beam, right? I can... Aqua Ball. Oh yeah, Aqua Ball is our... I'm an idiot! I got confused because... Aqua Beam, Aqua Ball... This happens a lot. A lot of these moves are similarly named. I have an attention span that is not super great. Ah! They're really here! Alright, Sultan Pepor. This fight, by the way, is pretty damn funny. As we're gonna get to see this little bit of dialogue right at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna get a bit of choke because, as we know, this time we shall not be beaten. Blow them to pieces with one of those powerful elements he bought us. And Pepor's got a face like he knows just how fucked he is here with this. You lost it. Oh, is this not the fight I'm thinking of? Well, we'll see in a bit. What do you mean you lost it? Don't tell me you dropped it or your dog ate it. Some other stupid excuse like that. Oh, that's good. That centipede monster in the Hydra Marshes. Centipede monster in the Hydra Marshes? A centipede monster stole your element. Boy, he snuck up behind you and picked all your pockets with his hundreds of legs or something. Okay, that's pretty good. I forgot that one. No, Pepor, when I say stole, I don't mean he picked my pockets or anything like that. Using a trap element in which your element got caught. I think we explained this a little bit, but we do have one trap element sitting in our inventory for the element Freefall. I just don't know what has that, so I haven't used it yet for obvious reasons. Well, give us a demonstration, huh? Play a trap, use thing. Alright. Salt uses an unknown trap. Targeting Pepor, apparently, and not the field. As Pepor uses Black Hole. Oh ye gods, I'm so glad that they chose to demonstrate with that, because that would fuck us right up. You see I took your element? Salt and Pepor, incredible. I know, right? These guys are also total dumbasses if you haven't been watching any of their bullshit yet. It's a bit of a thing. They use a trap element designed exclusively to capture black hole elements. Yeah, so he used the trap. Somebody used black hole, and it gets absorbed into Salt's inventory. Bit of a problem there, as he will explain in a moment. Just capture the black hole. Can't capture any elements other than the ones they were designed to capture. I see what you mean about having your summoning element stolen there. Right, so now you can give it back. I can't give it back to you. Can't get that element back unless another monster is silly enough to have its element captured. Huh? And here's Pepor forgetting the game mechanics. That he can't use it just yet. Come on! What are you waiting for? Huh? Can't use the element until you've equipped it properly. We'll wait until after this battle is over before we can re-equip it and use it. Oops. I'm not touching the controller, I'm just gonna let this play out on its own. That's a lot of... I enjoy the fact that he just spent like a good minute stammering. Why the hell do you always have to be so damn stupid? Please don't hit me too hard. And he hits him! He just discovered Twitter. Oh shit, oh my god, oh man. Oh. Also, despite their names, they're both yellow innates. Well, I guess it's time to bully Salt a little bit here. Do we have... Okay, good. I've still got a couple of Bush Bashers equipped. I'm not a complete idiot. Just most of one. Ooh, bonk. As he attacks me with his spiked butt. Just like that one guy out in the middle of Kurthis Western. Alright, Guile, you landed a hit there, but somehow it didn't give you nothing. Well, why don't you do this? This is where the good damage is at level 3 for Guile. Whoop his butt! He's not dead. Kill him! Come on! Damn it! I was hoping that Pepor would just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna finish the job. Bonk! Bonk! But he is aching a little bit, so we're not going to use our element on him. We're gonna use Arrow Saucer on Pepor instead. In theory, I'm trying to strategize here, but that's going to have to remain a theory, probably. As I say, with a little too much frequency. How about we throw out some Magma Bomb? That's always a fun time. Yep, and there's Stick Boy dead. Guile, you know what? We're gonna keep doing ones for a bit. Wow, you'd think he'd be thankful for us for killing his partner, but apparently not. Today on Rare Sentences. Alright, so I'm gonna try stealing from Pepor, but the accuracy of that... Well, I guess we're not going to do it because my attacks got reset. The accuracy of stealing moves, in case I haven't mentioned this before, and it's very likely that I have not, is equivalent to the accuracy of your level 3 attack. So we want to push that as high as possible, and then we go back to level 3, and we pilfer. Alright, surrender your relatively minor treasures to us. Come on. A Greater Pendragon Sigil. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it sounds awesome. I probably should have stolen from... Well, no, I can only steal from one per battle, right? If I wasn't a dumbass, I would have remembered that, but, you know. Alright, Surge, why don't you show him the Death Ray? I do love a nice energy blast. Or in this case, a photon beam. I like that this doesn't count as a boss battle, by the way. Because Salt and Pepper are just that fucking worthless that it doesn't count. Hey, you guys better run. Alright, so let's find out what that thing is here. Greater Pendragon Sigil. Changes weapon element to that of last element attack received. Low to mid-level element. Huh. Interesting. But not really what we are after, I suppose. Well, I guess we'll equip a magic ring so that way we can say that Surge has 3 accessories. This dog is just over here standing on its hind legs. I think it's people. Hot doggity, yeah, fantastic. Thanks, game. These enemy names are real good. Oh, and it's the most wall-eyed looking... Its tongue is clipping through its lower jaw! Yeah, I'd look like that too! That's got a height. Meanwhile, our cat burglar here is fatigued. I mean, this magma bomb is not going to do shit for us, so let's not even bother with that. Just do your thing, Guile. Just keep hurting people. That's why we pay you the big bucks, etc. Unfortunately, we kind of don't pay Guile the big bucks, so I hope he doesn't hear me actually say that, because otherwise he's going to be pissed. Oh, you idiot. Hey, he's dead. I was going to say, we got an Aqua Ball on there, right? I made a whole thing of, oh, I'm a dullard who can't differentiate the names of moves. It's fine, though. Take a peek over here. Ah, yes, this area is one where we also want to use that, I think. Perhaps not. Is this just the first room? No, this isn't just the first room. It is, however... Okay, this is just the first room. So... dodge around the big boy. I don't want to deal with that fight. Or just discovered Twitter. That's really good. Alright, so this is just gonna be the same enemies as before. Oh, ye gods, it's 4 of them. What the fuck? When did we take so much damage? What? Was there, like, actual lava that we were standing in at one point? Because I could have sworn we'd handled that. Alright, well, time to face a lot of these fights with the game crashing? No, the game didn't crash. It just, for some reason, something else came up to the fore. That's weird. I have no earthly idea what happened there. Or any idea on any other world, for that matter. It was having itself a thonk. Yeah, apparently so. It's probably crying internally because of all these enemies here. Because we got into a fight with 4 enemies in the same encounter, because why not? Well, at least we took one of them out. Kid, can you please just land attacks for me? Oh no, she doesn't have an Aqua Ball at all. It's only Surge that has those. That's only the good party members. Oh, it used Bite. It's only 65 power and has a chance to flinch. That's nothing big. Come on. Oh wait, no, that's a Pokemon joke again. Oops. I do that pretty much all the time. That should do. Get out of here. Alright, dodge around the big boy. Grab the chest. It's just a magma bomb. All that work for that. Well, okay, I guess. Okay, so we haven't stepped in any lava. Nothing is different. Maybe we just stepped in it at the very beginning of the area where you freeze that room, or maybe the game glitched out, which is slightly more worrying if that's the case, because it is a little bit hard to tell what is and is not safe in those rooms sometimes. So I'm not going to immediately say, oh yeah, the game just you know, started destroying itself. Oh ye gods. Found an Inferno trap. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. That time, yes, we absolutely did go in the lava. And as you can see, it ripped our entire HP in half. Now we should have some tablets so we can feed everybody up a little bit here. 101 should be a good enough amount of HP for everybody to start off a fight like this. And by start off a fight like this, I mean we're going to go grab these treasure chests before we start off a fight like this. We get some capsules. Well, you see, if we only had 2 HP to begin with, I'd be right. What, you mean we each had, like, between 150 and 200 some? Ah, shit. Well, whatever. We took a lot of damage. That's the important part. We got snapped like a dry twig. And these guys are called Lava Boys. And they look very, very goofy. Even with the big muscles. Oh, Fire Breath. I don't know how damaging this is. I assume the answer to that is not very? Huh. I'm gonna admit I'm kind of surprised by that. Hey, the Lava Boy sharing a hot one. Nice. That's a good joke. This is probably going to whiff. We got one hit in. Unfortunately, it didn't count for anything for us because as much as the ability to hit all with your stabs is pretty nice, it does cause some problems. Such as that. Oh, that looks pretty threatening, but the last attack didn't really... Yeah, it's just another 6 damage. Oh no, that's noticeably more. That was 26. Well, thanks for hiding some of that inside of the model for me, game. Then again, a lot of RPGs from this era do that, so eh. Nice round of stats for everybody involved. And we'll use some healing elements. Got 2 magma bursts. That's a pretty decent get from a fairly generic fight like that. That slowdown. That was pretty strong. Throw a ball at the other one here. I love my ball. Oh, TF2. What a fantastic game that was until Valve decided to make it not work properly anymore. And then speaking of not working properly anymore, Guile's ability to hit at all, apparently, is absolutely gone. Well, to be fair, I was using an unboosted 3 there, so that's my fault. Collecting a lot of these teeth as we go, huh? Save. In here. Oh boy. Hey you. You seem to be stuck in there. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Well, in that case, maybe we can just bypass this whole thing. Mini dragon, huh? Challenge me to a fight. Well, apparently we're not getting a whole lot of say in the matter here, because you just decided to start things for us. I like this thing's stance for being a little dragon with a spear that I guess is standing in for sort of a quarterstaff type of weapon. Surge, what the fuck? Come on. You are taking the piss right now. Aqua Ball. Attack it by throwing Greater Sphere at it. Wait, no, that's FF10. I blame the fact that I was watching somebody stream 10 recently, and, you know, FF10 is a really good game, so, like, if somebody I know is gonna stream it, I'll fucking watch it anytime, because, yeah. I gotta remember I wanted to get a copy of that for Switch, and I should probably see about that pretty soon. Fiery Breath. Is this going to be our AoE? No. Ouch! 100 damage to Surge. That is pretty damn strong. And Surge has been afflicted with the C. Montgomery burns. Give him a Cure Plus. That's a pretty neat animation for a healing spell. At least for this game. Surge, you are just a... You're just trying to upset me a little bit here, aren't you? A little bit of damage in there, and then throw a Bush Basher. Not a lot of damage, but we did get a poison on it, so that should hopefully help things out here a little bit. Ouchies. Yeah, there aren't really dedicated status effect dealing attacks, but there are plenty of things that will just cause them incidentally, and it's nice when it happens, because a lot of bosses just do not seem to be immune to them, or regular enemies for that matter either. They're just like, status resistance, what the fuck is that shit? Never heard of her. We can throw the Aqua Ball if we wish. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the Photon Beam for later, because... yeah. I have a better feeling about this. Only 100, though. Maybe not. Actually, Guile, go on defense. Kid, you don't have a lot of stamina left. I think being burned has reduced our our stamina recovery. Oh, he changed poses, so he's suffering pretty heartily here. Give him the Photon Beam. And here comes some more Fiery Breath. And of course, Guile must not be spared from getting roasted. And to be fair, I guess I'm not going to complain if the enemies want to get in on the Act 2, because I usually roast this guy's ass constantly. And I could use a little bit of help sometimes with the burden of that business. Chuck a quick Arrow Saucer in that direction, and 22. That is nothing to write home about. Hey! Yeah, not really a hard fight. I mean, that Fiery Breath looks a little bit scary, but the mini dragon doesn't get a whole lot of turns. So it's fine, it's fine. Hey, wow, Guile got magic up. Is that allowed? I was worried for a second that it wasn't. Found Weaken. Neat. That's something that might be useful in boss fights. And yeah, we get it. Surge, you're burned. How to get burned, etc. Oh. It's these knuckleheads again. This will be the end of you all. Hey, Zoa. Are you okay, Marcy? What do you have against Surge? And of course, we get into a boss fight here. Oh boy, this may be a point when we have to run away in order to reset things because big freaking yikes. So the upside here is that with the exception of... Oh no, never mind. They're all different colors. Never mind. I was going to be like, well, they're like all yellow. And that's not true. Axial Axe. And he's going to give us the chuck. Oh! Giving us that slicer attack. And here comes Zoa. I like the fact that he gets text boxes in battle for his yelling. Zoa is just that enthusiastic about beating our asses that he starts screaming in the middle of the fight. Like, we've already got Greco, who's an actual wrestler, and then we've got Zoa, who pretty much seems like he basically is one. Ooh, yeah! Cup of coffee in the big... That's not how you do that voice whatsoever. Shut up. Cup of coffee in the big time. Ooh, yeah! Oh, yeah, Mr. Sarcasm, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time. Snap into a Slim Jim, Surge. Ooh, yeah. I'm having a problem here. Mentally. Right, 94% should be pretty good. Marcy, I don't know what you've got, but I want it. It's just gonna be like a tablet or something, isn't it? So an Ice Blast. Ooh, that could be pretty strong. And that considered, that kind of makes me think that that was, in fact, a good choice. String phone, what? Oh yeah, because she does, like, Cat's Cradle shit. Right. And she electrocuted us with it. That's kind of neat, actually. Anyway, since I've been saying that it feels like we don't have good blue elements, Ice Blast seems like a good thing to pick up. God damn it, Guile. Nice fucking miss, you donkey. Ah, yes, good job missing everybody except for Karsh. Eh, you know what? I can't even complain about that. Marcy is the one that we have somebody who resists, so that's not a huge deal. Or someone who's... That's incorrect, actually, but shut. Is all I can say there. I just want to point out there that Zoa was basically just car surfing on that dragon instead of properly riding it. That was great. Good job, Zoa. I like you a hell of a lot more already. Anyway, we're going to give Zoa the business here for a moment. Alright, we got a Bush Basher +1. That we can do some decent damage to him. Yeah, see, he's feeling the burden. Alright, take them both out. Well, you got Marcy, so I'll give you some points there, Guile. Also, yeah, everybody else was talking to us, so very quickly, Zoa lost any of those uniqueness points he had, which is a bit of a shame, because I actually did like that for a moment. And then everybody else just starts yelling shit in the middle of the fight. Sorry, Zoa, you were cool for like 2 seconds. And we gained yet another level right after that. Thanks, guys, I didn't get to do anything with the one I just got. Guile, once again, gaining magic. Hey, he's starting to come along a little bit. As Kid continues to remain under 200 HP. Thanks so much, Kid. Yes! Oh, shit, we got Eagle Eye. Yeah! That is a good element. And we also got a gold earring, which I forget what that does for us. But it's got to be something pretty decent. Anyway, yeah, everybody's still burned. I get it. How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? Etc. Okay. So, we open up a new level 2 slot for Surge, and you can see that Eagle Eye is a level 4. I'm going to do something that I very rarely do, and I'm going to put Eagle Eye as a -2. I rarely do this with any elements because most of our stuff is pure damage or is healing, and reducing the power of our damage elements is not such a good idea. However, Eagle Eye is different. Eagle Eye buffs our accuracy. How much does it buff our accuracy? To 99% for all of our attack types. And it doesn't matter what level it's on. It doesn't seem to have any effect whatsoever. The ±4 is just to enable you to put it anywhere on the grid. So, to be quite frank with you, we could, and perhaps we should, in fact, put Eagle Eye on 1. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to remove that. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put Eagle Eye on level 1, giving us an Eagle Eye -3. And at 2, we're going to place another Magma Bomb. You miss 50% of the time instead of 75% of the time. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking XCOM numbers. Well, this actually does seem to work. And that's a good thing to have for us. Oh shit. Our guy gained a new special ability. We'll check that out in a second. That's a good thing to have because we can use that on Kid to enable her Pilfer to trigger more often. So let's take a look at Guile's new move over here. Wand of Swords. What can you tell us? Turn magic wand into swords that stab foe. That sounds like it could be pretty powerful. It is a level 5. So that's something that we will have to struggle a little bit to actually try out, but, oh yeah, that's absolutely a thing in some of them. Rather notably, of course, Pokemon, the first 2 generations, at least the first generation, had that 1 in 256 chance of any move just outright missing. Except, I think Swift ignored that, but I could be wrong because of how Swift calculated its hit chance. But also, oh wow, I think everybody is getting their second special move. Surge getting Luminaire. This is a hit all, and it's a level 5. That has got to be pretty strong. Build up and release a burst of key energy. That could be a pretty potent dealio. You already have tablets assigned to you, kid, so I'm not gonna more of those. I am instead going to throw a Bushwhacker. I'll throw an Uplift onto one of the other fireballs, because level 1 is just where we throw kind of mediocre stuff. Level 2, how about an Ice Lance for you? There you go. We got another level 4 slot, which we'll check out in a sec. But over here, we've got Red Pin. Throws a whole bunch of daggers all at once. Another AoE. That is a pretty good one, if I recall correctly. But wow, the AoEs really are weighted very heavily in favor of the red elements so far. Oh, it's a clown again. There'll be no turning back. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I want to keep going. I probably should go back and treat these burns at, like Arnie Village or something, but I don't feel like it. Let's get some grainy cutscenes. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't touch the cutscenes, especially because they upscaled these and they kind of look like a really bad VHS recording as a result. And I mean a really bad VHS recording. Middle and last name Equin, yeah. Very few characters have actual surnames or anything like that. Davidson, actually. That's a good joke. Did I just use 2 ointments of Guile? Oh no, it went down from Surge to Guile immediately. I was like, wait a second. I did something stupid. Not as much as usual. Did that change anything yet? There we go. Hey, yeah, I was wondering when it was going to actually change away from mentioning Water Dragon Isle. But here we are at Fort Dragonia. Now, we don't have time to do all of this tonight, but we are going to poke in a little bit and see what we can find. Requirements, can you attend the ceremony? Return the colored crystals to their master. Guilty pleasures. It's like Lou Cypher, right? Wait. That's a spoiler for one of the Shin Megami Tensei games. I forget which one, but I think a lot of them do stuff like that. I say that in a case like that, you hide it behind making it look like a bad translation. Like, there was some game, I think it was, Pleasures. Fuck, was it one of the Demon's Crest related games that they misspelled Lucifer, and by misspelled, I mean they mistranslated really badly in the English translation from Lucifer to Rushafel? I say you just do something like that on purpose, and you use that as the trick, because by now, well, I mean, again, if you're designing a game, not necessarily for like, hey, let me judge how you roleplay or whatever. Let's take a look at Luminaire, because I think that the Lou Cypher and stuff like that, people are very, very knowledgeable about that kind of thing. They might be a little bit thrown off by something like that and just go, oh, it's not good. Nope, it's intentional. I swears it. Had butts and salsa. You are correct. That, excuse me. The original English translation of 5 did render what was later changed to Sarissa, I think, as salsa. Which, frankly, they should have just left it as salsa. That is much funnier. And of course, by now, I think we all know my feelings about Bartz and Butts Klauser. That's... You know, are there really people out there who are going to be like, oh man, it's really unfortunate that they keep making Butts jokes with this character name? Like, then again, I say that, and literally the last thing that I put out on YouTube was about FF10, and part of it was saying, wow, people absolutely take this too seriously. And if you watch the opening, well, not the opening cutscene, obviously, you know, if you watch the first main cutscene of the game, you will discover very quickly that this is not a game that is supposed to be anywhere near as crazy hardcore as people want it to be, right? It's clearly at least a little bit on the goofy side, you know, a little bit corny. We all have a... Shut up. That's not what I mean. Although you are correct, most of us do have a racist uncle. I think mine died earlier this year. Oh, I was gonna say, did you just kill everything in one go, Guile? What the fuck, dude? Finally being competent, but no. Alright, so let's check out Wand of Swords here. Oh, that looks painful. 185 damage, that's alright. I like it. Really is, man. He is gonna fall out of that thing. I mean... Alright, so this shuffles the order of the party. This is related to some very weird and confusing puzzle here. We Dragonians are comprised of a head, body, and tail. I must change the order of the head, body, and tail to unveil a new path. Let it be the tail, head, then body. So I believe that this is going to ask us to hit the thing until we have... Hit at the front, Surge in the middle, and Guile at the back. Until you fight him. Alternately, I can just keep reshuffling it until it's like, yeah, okay, you can go. Because this legitimately is a puzzle that I have never actually understood. Like... Usually I like to think that I'm pretty good at RPG puzzles because a lot of them are kind of not impressive. But this one is just kind of like, well, what if we made this as confusing for you as possible? Okay, so all this seems to be doing is swapping Guile and Chrono. And by Chrono, I mean the other guy. And by the other guy, I mean Surge. I keep calling him Chrono. That's very weird. This game isn't connected to anything. Least of all, a budget. Surge Chrono Cross. Yep. Wait a sec. Is that something I can go up? No, it's not. It just looks like it. Because of the funnily drawn backgrounds. I'm gonna try going the other way, because that all doesn't seem to be working worth anything. You've gotten pissed off the first step you took in that room. It sure is a design, isn't it? Never mind the puzzle. Just look at the damn place. Oh, those aren't chests at all. Okay. I want my items, damn it. F5. Oh, God. That's a good point. Also, this enemy is called Google. I think it's telling me what to do about the answer to this puzzle. And to that I say, nah. Alright, so let's show this off. Because we just got this. That is a lot of bullet hell daggers. I would expect no less from you. So hey, Guile gaining some magic points. Again, a thing I wasn't really sure he was allowed to do, but hey, why not? Alright, so we've got an Acacia Private. I'm pretty sure this is the same one that we've seen. Yeah, okay. The same one we saw in Viper Manor. And we got a Dragoon. We got a dude on the back of a dragon, because, you know what? Why not, right? God damn it, God damn it, Guile! 2 95% chance misses in a row. You scrub! Wow, Surge is fucking it up too! Wow. That's a good joke. Kid, why don't you steal from this thing? I don't think it's going to have anything too useful, but we're in a position where we can do it because this fight has been full of a lot of whiffing. Silver Pendant. That could be nice. I don't know what it is offhand, but it sounds like it could be nice. Yeah, this dude is pretty stout, actually, so maybe talking about the whiffs is not exactly... Phantom Ganon. Ooh. Only 18 damage, but it did burn Surge because, of course. Our main hero, everybody, just getting lit on fire constantly. That'll do. Heal everybody. Well, we got some ointment at least, so that's good, and we got a low res. Unfortunately, I think that ointment is only going to be... Yeah, it's only one because it dropped from an enemy. If it had come out of a chest, it would be multiples. Low res, I believe, reduces the target's defense for a few turns. Yeah, reduces opponent's defense. That might be a good choice. They've gone extinct. Weaken, of course, reduces their attack power, because, yeah. Oh, right, we should probably put that Ice Blast on here somewhere, huh? I don't think we're going to need that. Move the heal all is what I'm gonna do. Trade out the Bush Basher for that, and we'll put Ice Blast on +1. Guile found a Sea Charm. That's right, I should probably check out the other equipment we have here. What do you got for it? Gold Earring. Increases the amount of HP you have during battle. Improves magic defense. Apparently by only like 1 point. That's Silver Pendant and the Sea Charm. Protection against anti-blue. That seems incredibly specific. Oh, it's over here? I thought there was actual progression here. Maybe that's from somewhere else. I guess I'll find out if I, like, screwed up going deeper into that room or something in a bit. Oh, there's a big robot walking around. I don't know why I'm trying to back attack these things. That's not actually a mechanic in this game. Alright, so we've got the Cybots. We've seen these before. But we're getting to actually fight him now, so I guess we'll give him a little bit of... Oh, I thought Ice Blast was an AoE. Huh. Shows you how dumb I am. Oh well. So that Cybot is pretty good and softened up. Not to be confused with Noob Cybot, now that I think about it. So we can switch to the other target and start doing this. I enjoy the fact that that attack has, like, no real sound of any impact whatsoever. Like, it's just sort of a very weak bonk. We'll let Kid keep her element levels so that way she can heal all at the end of the fight. Yep, those dudes are pretty durable, but that's all they've got going for them, so... They do, however, emit a decent chunk of screws, which is nice. That scroll thing is looking real goofy. I like when it rolls up. That's a pretty good animation. That slowdown, however... Paperboy. Combat, oh god. Who let me write these enemy names down? Yeah, you can see Luminaire is fucking strong, but of course Surge has really good magic too, so that'll definitely help in that regard. Ooh, Blackout. That is a consumable of some kind. Is that a... recover black... Okay, so I guess that's in battle only then? Yeah, come to think of it, we got hit by that curse thing that the weird, gross, messed up salamander creature had on the pirate ship. And that disappeared after battle. With no questions asked. So... I guess that is a status effect that only takes effect in battle. That it makes sense for it to not be usable outside of battle. That's quite a dodge on you dick. Massive side hop. That wand of swords. Damage. Rest this is going alright. Wow, this thing is not in low HP whatsoever, huh? I guess we'll just keep bonking it down slowly and pilfer. Oh, it's fatigued at least, I guess. Wow. And we stole a knee pad. That's not useful. Also not useful is Guile's terrible, terrible hit rate. Ooh, that's fucking painful is what that is. Jeez. If this thing could die already, that would be great, because wow, it is just taking a beating here. Sheesh. Very rude. On heal all. Nice. And a bush basher. Not nearly as important, but I'll take it anyway. Got kind of a decent chunk of those, but why not? This should be pretty easy to just end this fight instantly-ish. Yeah. Two capsule, two blackouts. All the capsules are nice because that's healing. Found an antidote. Well, set of 5 rather. Not super necessary at the moment, I don't expect, but still, I'll take it. So if we checked as much of this area as we have access to right now. Looks like it. Let me go back in here real quick. That's that way. Yeah, we went here. I think they really want us to go solve that other puzzle, but I don't know how offhand. Let's go check this other room here. And what's going on here? What do you got for us? Our faces north as we defend. Okay, so that's... I'd say fairly simple, but it did this to us. Body seems to be brimming with energy. Okay, so this is a thing where it's like I'm gonna have to know a bunch of shit that go... I'm basically just gonna have to have memorized a lot of this area, I think, but as if I am any good at that, right? This is north. Alright, so let's try going east then and see if we get any different results here. Get a couple of Cybots that we can just ignore. And we get dumped outside. I think south is going to give us something here. Oh no, I meant west. Wait a second. Flame Charm. I'm going to assume that that protects us from anti-red. And we got a volcano trap. Again, cool and all, but I don't know what uses that. It's also a level 6. We can't use it right now. Well, shit. Alright, Flame Charm. Yeah, protection against anti-red. So, again, fairly pointless, because I don't think a lot of things actually use anti-red. Magma Burst and a Fire Pillar. Fire Pillar is one we have already, I think, but I'm going to take a look. That looks familiar. Yeah, okay. It's single target, level 3, red. And of course, we haven't been using those a whole lot because, like, I just have that many magma bombs. And the damage on that has been pretty good, so... Right, west. There we go. And that should drop us right over here. Alright, so we actually managed to get something done here. Amazing. I don't know what that red crystal over there that's apparently infuses us with energy is all about, but okay. Shrug. Alright, let's save, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the night.